Our life changes rapidly. New technologies and new possibilities emerge that hugely affect our worldview, our concept of time, social life and work. Our priorities, wishes, goals and methods also change. We have to be perceptive to the progress, make use of it, and utilize its potential while mentoring our young generations. Therefore, the educational system must be in constant development, and the same is true for teacher education.
We can't think about transforming teacher education without thinking about a child that has changed greatly, because child nowadays is not the same as it was 20 years ago. And this is a child that has gained much information about the surrounding world. This is a child that is very successful in working with new technologies. But at the same time, this new generation, as we call it, next generation, has some weak points. It is difficult for today's child to communication with other people because they spend much time near the computer.
In order to work out new educational programs, we have to address contemporary challenges that any teacher now faces. Fast obsolescence of competences, changing forms of knowledge, high population mobility and migration. We at Kazan University have found some of the solutions.
The Kazan University is proposing the new paradigm of organization of educational process, especially for the teacher training. We call this paradigm like 4T, because 4 subjects of this educational process are involved. This is a transforming student, transforming education, transforming teacher or professors, and finally transforming teacher training.
Pedagogical education at Kazan University started to develop rapidly after the merger with 2 pedagogical institutes in 2010. Now we have both the classic and the distributed system of special education. Specific subject teachers now train at their respective specialized institutes, of which there are currently 20 at the university. Thus we can graduate teachers who are at the same time researchers with a broad mindset. For example, physics teachers are taught in the same environment as physicists, namely in real laboratories where there is real scientific research. Thus we teach a new generation of educators.
And this means that we'll get another type of a teacher that is a researcher at the same time, and the teacher that has a very good practical skills.
Another important aspect of teacher education at KFU is the transfer of educational technologies to our experimental grounds, namely our Children's University, 2 ICMs, educational centers, and the Third Age University. As you can see, that is a full cycle of education in one place. Our experts work on educational techniques for children, university students, adults, and senior citizens. The uniqueness of the strategic academic unit is that in one university we create a variety of interdisciplinary research teams. We want to explore aspects of development and education of a child, a student, and an adult. We want to explore the features of brain psychology, nutrition, growing up, perception of information, of child psychology, and this can be done only through the interaction of a wide range of sciences, such as chemistry, biology, medicine, and IT. Kazan University is open for scientists from all countries. Our international cooperation, joint projects with leading overseas universities and researchers, help us acquire all that is new and best in contemporary world, adapt these achievements on our home soil.
We're working together on a project to make the journal Education and Self-Development more international, for it to be indexed in organizations like Scopus and Web of Science, to attract authors from other countries, and to make that into a much more educational journal, which will be published in Russian and in English.
We tackle new educational approaches with utmost attention to multiculturalism. Today's population mobility means that cultures and religions live in constant interaction. Kazan is one of such special places where the East meets the West.
Cultural sense of the city, the beauty, the historic monuments, but also it's clearly a very modern, progressive city as well. So it is very, very pleasant and very impressive.
Kazan Federal University sets a very ambitious goal: to create and implement a new generation of teacher education technologies, graduate teachers with research capabilities and fresh thinking, teachers who are flexible and open to new developments.